real deal gangsters anyway. No YouTube. Your boy Ribbon Levi.
Boy, Photo 5000.
What time it is, man? First thing first, we finally hit 300 subscribers.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We got so much more content to drop. We ain't even scratched the surface. I got 10 years of stories. He got 10 years of stories. Plus, we'll always continue for the rest of our life to be promoting lower recidivism, right?
Man, that's facts. Another big congratulations go out to my boy. He got engaged.
Talk about
You didn't get engaged.
I've been got engaged.
Yeah, but they don't know this. They know now. That boy got engaged. You know what time it is, man. Boy, listen.
Get real serious.
All right. So on today's video, we got some real stuff going on. We got another treat for y'all, a big time treat. We're gonna be talking about gambling in prison.
And gambling in prison, y'all already know. If you ever been locked up and went to jail, they tell you to stay away from the 3 G's, and one of the G's is gambling.
And the other 2 is gangs and gays, which we're good. But gambling, I ain't even gonna cap. I had a big problem with it.
my first time I went to prison, I was messed up on that spades table, man. I was addicted. I was addicted to the spades, and then
spades. But before we go further, let's go and break down what gambling in prison is. You gamble on spades, you gamble on poker, you got tickets, parlay, you got pick foes, you got pools, you got basketball games, you got head-up fades. You got flips, you got dice, you got so much stuff to gamble on, and the main thing you use to barter and gamble with, soups, honey buns, chips, all type of foods, man.
Man, that commissary.
Commissary, man. When they tell y'all, man, to stay away from gambling, it's dead serious, man, because gambling is definitely an addiction.
Especially if you're a Jaguar fanatic.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man. We finna get into that one first, man.
Shout out to the Jaguars.
This was my most fucked up. This is the biggest loss I ever took in prison gambling, bro. 2017. Jacksonville Jaguars in the playoffs. We beat Buffalo in the first round.
Tom Brady.
I mean, fuck Tom. I gotta respect Tom. That's great. But listen, we beat Buffalo in the first round. I know you remember that. I'm like, okay, we getting some momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I was finna bring back the cabbage back, the Harlem Shake. I was gonna bring all that shit back. You feel me?
Second round, we done beat Pittsburgh. I'm like, oh boy, we hot right now. But the whole dorm, they hate like, bro, y'all trash, bro. I'm like, how the fuck we trash, bro? We in the motherfucking AFC Championship. So now
one game away from the Super Bowl.
And now we got Mr. Tom Brady. So you got everybody like, bro, y'all trash, bro, whatever you want to bet. You got so many folks trying to bet me, so I try to do the scare tactic. You know, if you gamble in prison, if you say $5, $10, that's a lot.
But people call that.
They'll call it. So I'm like, know what? 20, 50, I didn't even want to call our home. That's like, bro, I call 20, nigga, ain't that petty ass shit, nigga, put $100 down. I'm trying to scare them off, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to scare them off. You know what 100 look like in the back of canteen? You can only spend 100 a week at the canteen, at the
big
max.
Ball, yeah.
So I see him contemplating like, oh no. I'm like, man, they scared. Fat white boy, big dog, he like a boss, you know, he doing his thing. You know, like Levi, I call that. Shut your fat ass down somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you call that? He a real deal Tom Brady fan.
Oh, Lord.
And then he started feeling himself like, bro, whatever you call. So it's not kind of like who got more bank right now. I'm like, bro, whatever you call, what you mean? Somehow I got it with 300. All right, cool, I can cover it. That's a lot of fucking soups and honey buns, man. That's a lot of goddamn foods. I'm like, fuck it, I call it.
So he can cover
it. But I call that. But the stipulations got deeper. So now we arguing back and forth. I'm trying to be sporty, and I'm like, listen, I want my shit from the car. I don't want no shit from in your locker. Cause you know, you'll have old soups, old chips, from selling cigarettes. Everything from that car, week after week, for 3 weeks straight, you hate that window.
I wanna write my own list out. Yeah.
So boom, he like, all right, boom, we calling it, we shake up. I'm like, that, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the bar, it's nighttime, bunch like, Levi, know y'all playing Tom Brady, right? Man, shut the fuck up. I know who we playing. We finna whoop this shit, you know what I'm saying?
And they was calling crazy calls and you wanted to, you know what I'm saying, pop a ref or two, you feel me?
So as time go by, I'm trying to build my own confidence. I'm getting people in the door. Hey man, when the Jaguars win, bro, all y'all getting sick and saying, just on him, you feel me? I got people go, hell yeah, Jaguars.
Straight up.
Game day. You know what happened, man. This is a game day. We watching the game. We doing good the whole game. It's so heated in the day we watching this game. Me and Big Dog look at each other. Hey, I told you, we're gonna bust that shit. We're gonna bust that shit. So he like, man, sit down. You don't know. You want back play over. So we playing into the store. We Jaguars lost. You know what I'm saying? On some fluke shit. On some fluke shit. So he get up all in my face. I want to hit him in the shit so bad, but I gotta be a man. You know what I'm saying?
So you hit him in the stomach.
I should've. I go to the motherfucking shower. I cry. Not because of money. I cry because we really lost, and I guess you know. Everybody I told about chicken sandwich, he got me at the window buying chicken sandwich.
We had AJ Bollier, we had Jalen Ramsey, we had, bro, our team was so raw.
What was the one that game we had? Is that one for, I ain't even, this out here though, so fuck that. So I ain't even gonna pass that. So he got me, I'm buying chicken sandwich, people in the door, he hanging and swinging on me. He walking back my motherfucking cell with bags of food I just bought for him. I kinda should've hit him in the shit.
So this what made me start picking and choosing who I gamble with, right? It was my first bid, you know what I'm saying? And I'm up like 19 soup. I wasn't up 19 soups. I think that was when I walked away from the table. I was up by 19. I think I was up like 12 soups at the time, right?
Okay.
So me and Buddy still going at it gambling. We bucking wrecking all.
What y'all playing? What y'all doing?
Spades.
Oh, spades. Okay.
So we don't even want to go to wreck, man. We trying to
Get serious. I know what you're serious.
And you know, it's usually like a real code in the chain game where you let a person get they get back.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes you'll be locked in the whole week with a dude. You feel me? Gambling the whole week because you just trying to let him get his get back. You feel me? So we're gambling. And then he had said like, I'm at a YO camp too, you feel me? So these specific words you don't play with, right? So it's like, it don't matter cause you gonna bring the money back to daddy anyway.
He in his feelings, dog in his feelings.
He hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm telling him like, bro, chill out, bro, cause I'm on the pound for a little bit. At the time, the Zoes were on the compound. So, what's up?
I know why he hurt, because when it comes to spades, that's a very prideful game. Was he black or white?
He was black.
So when you got somebody white beating you with spades, that shit make it 1,000 times worse. So I know he was in his feelings. He was trying to save face by talking shit. I know that, because I ain't gonna lie, I did that before. He wanna.
But that's what anything with black people don't want to see white people beat them up, no nothing. They gonna roast you the whole time. That's why the white boy got up 19. That's why the white boy got up, yeah. That's why the white boy, you know what I'm saying? But boom, so yeah, so bruh, he was talking crazy at first. I'm like, just chill, bro, cause then the type of stuff I gotta put on for at this camp, and I don't mean like with my fists. I gotta do more than that. You feel me? Cause you talk. If I let him talk crazy, so the Zoes. This really how I started getting by at this camp. I started telling the Zoes, hey, check me out, bro. Every white boy that come in this dorm, I'm a TOH, you feel me?
Test the heart.
That's a test of heart. Basically, I'm gonna tell him, hey, get in the grid. We gonna basically fight, you know what I'm saying? And instead of one of his brothers or a gang member doing it, they don't gotta worry about checking in up under them, you feel me? Cause if it's a gang member involved and the white boys start getting off, they gonna jump them regardless, you feel me? So I'm like, hey man, if I go in there and grid, whether they get off or I get off, they gonna be stuck in the dorm, and let's face it, these white boys getting money, you know what I'm saying? They people gonna be, oh my God, Johnny, here's $40, you know what I'm saying? So they just gonna keep the money in the dorm type shit, right? So, bro, this shit was going on for like 3 months at the time. So I got my little respect in this bitch, you feel me? Which means I ain't gotta, every time I get canteen, I ain't gotta fight for my shit, cause they just took locks off the compound, cause bitches was getting hit with them left and right? So, I'm like, just chill, bro, cause now I'm gonna have to step it up a level for the words that he's using. If he would have been talking shit, I'd have been like, I don't see that shit, bro. You just talking, you know what I'm saying? But it was how he was saying it, cause you don't play about that daddy and that June shit at a YO camp, bro.
Tell me what a June is.
A June is basically someone that pays for protection from a war daddy, you know what I'm saying? So you don't play like this at a YO camp, especially Brevard. I know you ain't been to Brevard.
I know all about Brevard, man.
But everybody in the state of Florida know about Brevard, you feel me? And I spent my whole bid there, you know what I'm saying?
The war daddy and June, that shit going on all over.
Shit, gladiator.
It's 10 times worse than
gladiator camp, bro.
It's that serious.
You know what I'm saying? I'm missing teeth.
Look at that. Look at that.
Nah, that happened from a, you know what I'm saying? Some whole other shit. But anyway, so let me tell you. Let me tell you though.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, you know, I end up I don't even let bro get his get back after we get to like 19 suits. I'm like, bro, man, it is what it is, bro. If you feel some type of way, we can take it there, bro. But you ain't getting shit back. You know what I'm saying? So you know when it get real serious, you'll tell them, hey, you gotta bring your bomb and canteen to the table.
Yeah.
Don't even have it in your room, but no, you gotta have it at the table right now.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the suit, you know what I'm saying, take it up to my room, whatever. So, long story short, man, I didn't even want to tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you, 2 weeks later, he ended up bringing it back up. So I'm at a YO camp, and they try to make it like military base. So we gotta get in lines and march. On your left, right on your left. You feel me? Mm-hmm. They try to teach you real discipline at this camp. So I end up being behind him in the he was in line in front of me. So I want to say it was like coffee cake day, whatever it was for breakfast, but he was like, oh, you sitting next to daddy to get some food back, right? But now other people, it's 4 lines because it's 4 different dorms per dorm per like little building, right? So now it's 3 other dorms that's hearing this man talk like this. So I gotta do something about it, you feel me? Came back, crashed, did some stupid stuff, you know what I'm saying? Ended up getting moved out the dorm behind it. And yeah, bro, it was crazy, bro. I don't want to really talk about it. I don't even think YouTube really gonna let us post the video if I go into details, you know what I'm saying? It followed me, my second bid, I'm in adult camp. And the people was from Daytona, you feel me? So they was like, yeah, this bro, no. I was at Brevard with on white boy going hard as fuck, He the one that chop up, you feel me? So he was like, he don't know, he telling his homeboy this, but I don't know if it was his cousin or whoever it was to him. So he go to the other people from Daytona like, hey man, this white boy, this is white boy, you know what I'm saying, that did that shit to Chopper back in Brevard, you feel me? So now I got these people rushing in the dorm and stuff. And shout out to them people that would kept that bit 100. They stood up for me and was like, hey, bro, ain't none of that. You got the wrong one, you feel me? Like, ain't nothing but love and respect with bro, you feel me? So if y'all trying to do something, we gonna shake something right now. And I'm HO4, so I'm in the life of dorm. And them boys is like, it's whatever, bro. And you know, them boys ain't going home, so you end up dead in this bit. You feel me? Yeah, you end up dead in this bit. One of them was my fucking dog, Rue, stood up for me, man. But me and bruh.
Still big Rue though.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rue, bruh, for, you know, he is solid regardless.
I'm telling you about Rue though. This is why I like Rue, my dog. We used to get on my nerves because, you know, when they call wreck, the FSP got a little weight cage.
Yeah.
Every time they call wreck, he the first one running in front of the line. You can't never get the weights because this big old nigga.
Man, grab it.
Get so mad.
Every dumbbell.
I'm running behind him like, he's short, but they call that doing first. So every time I get there, Rue, I got all the weights. Oh, I'm using these, bro. I'm like, come on, Rue, man. Come on, something, bro. I can bet first you, bro. Do the most.
Yeah, but seriously, like, yeah, it was crazy, man. So, when I ended up going to adult camp, though, you know, it was just all pick and choose who I'm gambling, cause I already know I got the upper hand type stuff. If it get out of control, I don't want to gamble no more gang members, all that stuff, you feel me? So
it's serious, man.
It's a way to go around all that.
You know, the ticket man.
Yeah.
The ticket man, you got the ticket man. I met what I call a work camp. There's only like 3 dorms at the work camp, so it's a real small camp, you know what I'm saying? You know, work camps be turned.
Yeah.
Cause everybody going out the gate, so that money floating around good.
Football season.
Oh, we ain't big ticket, man. So
people walk around the whole compound with their shirts stuffed for the canteen, running back and forth to the ticket man.
So the ticket man is the man that he pretty much Las Vegas in the prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause he do all the spreads and all the sports and give you points and stuff. So one particular weekend, it was a college weekend, NCAA. You know what I'm saying? He put a ticket out of pick 4. His shit was 4-1. You put in $1 and you pick all 4 games and you win, you get $4 for 1.
Yeah.
He put a spread so sweet, he was even trying to shake Vegas spread and do his own little spread, you know what I'm saying? White dude, Philly. Everybody picked the same 4 teams, which was Oregon, FSU, Ohio State, and Oklahoma. Everybody on the pound picked the same 4 teams. Bro, when I sat there with and when you hit, he got to pay all this money out. I sat there in this dome. We watching this college game on Saturday. Philly sitting in the front row. I can see him just shaking. I can see him shaking and sweat like a goddamn pig. You know, fucked up. They bust his ass. We all bust his ass. I can't even tell you how much he owed, but long story short, he ain't have enough to cover. Man, they beat the life out of Philly, man. And the officers let it go because they know what he did. So I'm saying, so stay away from 3Gs, man. And gambling is definitely one of them. Well, I ain't gonna probe no deeper for the story. I know the story. I remember the story. But if he don't want to share it, he ain't gotta share it. But I'm gonna pull up later and I got y'all.